Hello, back with another video. And today's theme is quite interesting, perhaps quite inspiring also. What is it that makes people successful? When you start compiling a list of as to what is it that makes people successful, the list can become pretty long. However, I am sharing with you 6 most important ideas that come to my understanding as to what makes people successful. Before proceeding further, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, stay connected. So, what is it that makes people successful? First one is people who become successful are people who have aspirations. They aspire, they have visions, they have goals, and these aspirations are nothing else but fuel for their work. They know that there is a lot that can be done in the world. There are so many problems to be solved. There are so many things to be simplified. And they map all this to their aspirations. And in fact, if you look at it, whatever is your strength area, you can match your aspirations to that strength area and you'll find opportunities available. I remember having listened to Travis Kalanick, who created Uber. He once said that I like to solve big problems. The bigger the problem, the more excited am I, because bigger problem means more opportunities. So first one is people who are successful, they have aspirations. Second one is to meet those aspirations. What is it that needs to be done? Before taking an action, one thing that will come is that you will have to take risks. You'll have to go out of your zone of your security, your comfort, and you'll have to step out of that, which is a kind of a risk that you take. It may be changing your job. It may be taking up a role which is not matching with your experience so far. But just to enhance your profile, just to enhance your horizon, you take that call. Or it may be moving from a job situation to being an entrepreneur. Or maybe from a job situation, you move to an advisory role. So these are the possibilities that you will have to take note of. Step out of your comfort, take risks. And how many people are ready to take risks? Are you the one ready to take risk? This is the question that I'm asking you right now. Next one is, once you have taken decisions which are out of your comfort, slightly risky, then comes taking an action. So people who become successful, they stretch themselves. They do more than what is expected of them. They contribute more what is demanded. It is not a typical 9 to 5 mentality. And if you look at entrepreneurs who have become successful, how much effort did they put in when they just started? And every story will tell you that they burnt kind of midnight oil. They worked hours and hours together, days and days together to ultimately reach a place which they define as success. So are you ready to do more than what is expected of you? Or are you a 9 to 5 person? Next comes, which is again very significant. When you take an action, results come. And are you ready to take responsibility of every result that you experience? Are you ready to take ownership of them? So why I'm saying that? Because once you take responsibility, whatever be the result, you can work on that result, right? And a very important thing that happens with such people is that when they have taken responsibility, the onus is on them. Their finger is not pointing anywhere outside to the world that because of all those reasons, whether I became successful or not, their language is not that. So they are people who take responsibility. Next important point is they are people who are the people who lead change. They align with change so quickly that the flow continues. And if you look at people who do not become so successful, they have an element of resistance in them. And that is what becomes their limiting factor. And the last point that I'm mentioning is people who become successful are great storytellers. They are able to narrate their stories so well that it goes and sinks in to whosoever is listening to them. So 6 points. Ask yourself, which is the one area which you would like to start with? And I'll meet you in my next video.